It's a payday for Yoshihiro Nozawa. As well as a homemade lunchbox, his wife gives him a monthly pocket money of 30,000 yen, or just over $350. Despite being the breadwinner, that's all the money his wife will let him spend on himself over the next 30 days.
I started controlling the household budget when I became a housewife after having children. Their educations and private lessons cost a lot, so we've decided that it's easier for him to be on a fixed allowance. I try to ease his burden by making him a lunchbox.
Lunchtime is usually a solitary affair, and even though it's a sunny summer day, Mr. Nozawa says his life can get a bit dull. His only luxury are cigarettes after lunch, which he spends 1/3 of his pocket money on. Well, Mr. Nozawa might be eating his lunch alone, but in fact, he's not unique. 3/4 of Japanese household budgets are controlled by women, and making matters worse for the men is the fact that the average amount of their pocket money has halved since the early 1990s. Just as Japan's economic conditions have tightened, so have the country's purse strings. Older couples are also feeling the pinch. 47-year-old Taisa Kubo has been getting just over $600 a month from his wife for the past 15 years. And just like in the rest of the business world, he has to try and negotiate a pay rise each year. But despite his best efforts, his wife makes a counter-presentation, explaining why it can't be done. The realities of the bottom line played out a long way from the office.
When she starts drawing a pie chart of our household budget, there's no way I can win the argument. I've given up my car, motorbike, and many expensive hobbies.
There's one thing he has managed to keep hold of, and that's his drinking budget. But even that has shrunk. On average, Japanese businessmen now spend less than $40 a night to lift their spirits, which is almost half of what they used to spend just 3 years ago. Luckily, though, they still seem to have enough cash in their pockets to put a smile on their faces. Marie Koi, BBC News, Tokyo.